What's up everybody, my name is DJ Vincent from Frankfurt, Germany. In today's video I want to show you why I prefer the MTS-4 DJ stand as my DJ stand as a mobile DJ. No matter whether you use CDJs, a controller or even turntables, this DJ stand has enough space and it's really durable, it's very sturdy, and with a couple of upgrades you can turn this into a real mobile beast. It's great, I love it. So what I'm going to show you is what you get when you buy it and how you can transform it to make it even better. So enjoy this video. So the first thing that you need to buy when you buy an MTS-4 is a board like this. So you need a board like this that you can put your equipment on. This one right here is 55 centimeters deep and 120 centimeters wide. I'm going to put a little description of what that is in feet and inches. Also, so this gives me enough area to put my Technics 1200s or Vestax PDX 2000 on it, and you have lots of space in the middle. So if you push them all the way to the side, there is enough space for your Pioneer S9 or any kind of battle mixer. And when I use my Native Instruments Control Z2, I have it in the middle, and I also have Native Instruments F1 on the side, so a little effects controller that I can use to trigger my samples. The MTS-4 is usually delivered with little small feet like this one. They're really tiny, and I replaced them with a little bigger ones and a little longer ones. So these feet are the ones that I use. They're a little flexible, so they will even out on an uneven ground, and yeah, they will adjust to almost any surface that you have to stand on. You have a little more space between this nut on the foot and the nut that you're screwing it in. This gives you a lot more flexibility and sturdiness when you set it up. As soon as you have your board for this, I recommend putting a hole in here so that you have a cable outlet. So it makes it a lot easier, and also it gives you something to hold on to when you're carrying it. Right here on the back you can see I added some Velcro, so this is the soft side, and on here on these things I put the little hooks, the harder side. So and I totally recommend putting a whole strip on this one and put little strips right here. And they should be tilted by 90 degrees so that you always have them crossed. You don't have to put them all the way through, because right here in the middle you will never have any contact. So to me it was more than enough to measure this area, this width between the two metal posts, and then make sure that wherever I put them, these have contact with that one. I also bought a second board to put it down here. It's also 120 meters wide, but it's only 45 centimeters deep. So it fits on here, but you don't get, like, when you stand, you're not going to hit it with your knee. So, and then you put your board down like this, and you're good to go. This is a 1 centimeter board. It's multiplex. In German it's called Druckerplatte. I don't know what you call it. This side is really flat, really smooth, almost slippery. And this side is a little rougher. It has a kind of texture in it, and it makes your it will make sure that your turntables stay on the board. The next thing that I got for my MTS-4 is another metal bar like this. On the ends of these metal posts there are supposed to be plastic caps. I just took them out, and I took the whole stand to a hardware store or a welding store, and they made me a bar which fits right in there, and it fits so good that you actually have to loosen the screws. So like this. And so what does this do? This prevents people from touching your equipment. And it also adds another bit of sturdiness. So for example, when I put my PDX 2000 on it, it fits absolutely perfect, and it adds a little finish, ending finish to the whole thing, to the whole stand. What you can also do, you can put a nut and a bolt in here and secure the thing, but I tell you, if once it's in, this one sticks in it. So yeah, makes it a little more sturdy. Alright, so those are the changes that I recommend for any DJ. But you also have these posts on the side. Usually you put another post on it, like so. And on top then you can have a T-bar, and you put your lighting effects on there. Your lights and effects. But that looks like funfair. It doesn't really look professional. Of course it's a good option if you don't have lighting stands to put your lights and effects high in the air. But for anybody who is serious, I wouldn't recommend them. But what can you do with these posts on the side? You can actually take your MTS-4 to another level. Let me show you how. This is a metal plate, it's a laptop stand. It has 4 holes for screws in the middle, and I got the guys from the welding shop to build me an adapter which has 4 holes which fit exactly the plate, and it also has a piece of pipe with a nut and a bolt, and you can just put it on here. Boom! And this is where you put your laptop. I actually don't like the laptop stands that you put in front of you. You're not going to have any space on this DJ stand anyways, so why not put the laptop on the side, and you have area to work, and your audience can see you. So that's the one thing that I recommend. Even me as a mobile DJ, I always take this for 2 reasons. When I put my laptop on here, nobody will ever put their drinks onto my laptop. Nobody will do that. When they put them around here, yeah, okay, it's fine, but I usually take all the drinks away to not spill on my equipment. So, laptop up here. I have my DJ controller, I have my lighting controller, and I have lots of other space, maybe for a wireless microphone, maybe for for my checklist that I need to get through the whole night. That's my area, okay? So, what do I do with the second post? I actually added a monitor. Boom! So now I not only have the laptop stand, but I also have a monitor so that I can hear myself. And this one I also got from the welding guys. They made me another metal plate to put down here. And the pipe is actually that pipe that you would usually put on top of this one. So they just cut off little pieces, 10 centimeters, which is about 3 inches, and they welded them to the adapter plate. And you get lots of these bolts that you can screw in, and that's actually, yeah, one of the bolts that came with the DJ stand. All right, so now I got my monitor. And if you want to take this even further, if you don't need your laptop stand, you have your laptop here, you have your controller here, add 2 active speakers, add a little subwoofer, maybe a 12-inch, 300, 400, maybe 500 watts. These have 100 watts, so that should be a really nice loungy setup. And also, if you don't use these feet that I mentioned earlier, you can actually replace them with wheels. You just have to make sure that the bolt right here, the hole right here in the middle, fits for bolts like this. Maybe you want to add a washer or something, but you can actually use big ass wheels like this. I would recommend having 2 with brakes on them. Put them here and here, and then have like loose wheels towards the front. I used it on this one and it's awesome. It really makes this whole thing a lot more mobile. You might have noticed that here on the front I also have Velcro. Actually this has to be the other way around, so Velcro should be on the back here, because this is where I attach my my scrim. There's a company in Germany called Expand Covers, and they make covers just like the Scrim Kings out of this stretchy white fabric, and on the sides you have Velcro. and you can attach this to your DJ stand. Actually, there is a product from Expand Covers which fits. It's this one, which fits exactly the MTS-4. Something else that I can recommend is this is fabric that you use for flags, and I have my DJ logo on it, and here I have loops of Velcro that I can just wrap around the metal posts of the stand itself, and it covers up your whole DJ stand. Ta-da! So nobody will see any of the cables, nobody will see anything that you put on the second board. That's really what I recommend. So now you can see I put two Vestax PDX 2000 on here, I put a Newmark Pro SM1 on here, and you still have lots of space. This is awesome. So this is my DJ stand with all the upgrades that I did. The rolls or the wheels underneath. Here are my my active speakers. Here is that extra bar that I attached right here to give it more of a close towards the front. In this case, I even have a little monitor, which is really loud. Yeah, so here are the adapters. In the speakers down here there are two holes, two nuts. Down here the speakers are two nuts, just like this one, like these. And you can either put them vertically or horizontally, no matter which way. But I think this is awesome. This is like a really nice. I can just turn it off. I mean, it doesn't have that much bass, but that's absolutely not required. So yeah, I totally dig it. I love it. It's a really nice nice little mobile setup with lots of space for your DJ equipment.